Hey y'all, I am back with another video trying to explain. I posted a video the other day and I feel like y'all were kind of more confused, so I ended up deleting that video. I had posted a video a while back. It was a story time of one of my birthdays and I was saying how I was just so hurt and I couldn't do this anymore, you know, like family issues. And somebody told me that I need to honor my father and mother, and it wasn't even about that. I'm not trying to dishonor anybody at all. I was just trying to tell part of my story. Growing up, I never felt loved, and I was always to myself because I would try to get close to people and I would get hurt. When I got older, I even tried having a relationship with my parents. I would make up excuses for my dad to come over, like, can you come and change this light bulb? You know, something, just anything to try to get him to come over to my house and, you know, be around. I was told that he got upset because everyone would use him and always called him to do everything. So I kind of tried to back off of that for a little bit, even though he would go and spend time at my brother's house, like even just to watch TV, and he'd even fall asleep in the chair sometimes watching TV. I walked in and he was just sleeping, and it's like, why can't you do this at my house, you know, just to be around? But yeah, but at least they got that time together. When he was a truck driver, I used to want to ride along with him, but he never wanted to take me with him. I was too young, I guess. I don't know. Just anything, just time. That's all I wanted, you know. For my mom, I would try to make up any kind of excuse. Hey, let's go to town. I need this and this. Come with me, you know, whatever. And just to be me and her, and she would never do that. I begged her a couple times, let's go get our toenails done, and she was like, oh, my feet and my toes are so ugly, I'm not gonna do that. But she ended up going with her sister a couple times, so I guess it was just not wanting to go with me. So, you know, little things like that. Like, I tried and I tried and I tried, and I would get so mad and hurt, and I didn't understand, you know? So I ended up listening to a friend and blocked everybody on social media. And the last video I was saying that maybe I jumped too quickly to do that. But I feel like I actually needed that for a little bit, because having them blocked, I wouldn't see what they would post on mutual friends' pages and stuff like that. And so I needed that distance, you know? I didn't need to see what they were doing without me, because I was never invited to anything, or, you know, and I didn't need to see that. So it was good for the moment. I really did need that for the moment, but I unblocked everybody, and I feel like God really has me in a healing place right now. I saw this post that said, are you really healed, or are you just isolated so no one can trigger you? And yeah, that's exactly what I did. I isolated myself so that no one can trigger me and no one can hurt me. And I needed that for the moment. I really did. But now I have everyone unblocked because I've decided that they cannot hurt me. I won't allow it. And that's all there is to it. Because it doesn't matter what they do. It's their decision. But I'm not going to contact my mom first or anything like that. It's been 2 months since I last contacted her. 2 months ago. I decided that if they want me in their life, if they do, then they can contact me. If they don't, then that's their decision, and I'm fine either way. If they do decide to contact me, then sure, I'll give it another shot and I'll try my best to have a relationship with them. But this way I'll know that they want the relationship, and it's not just me pushing for it and always trying. I'm not going to be the one that's going to always reach out, you know? So before all the blocking stuff though, I noticed that my mom was tagging my brother in things and it was not lit up, so he has me blocked. Apparently my brother decided a while back that I will not be a part of his life. And I am fine with that. The last time I saw him was at that crawfish ball, and I don't know the last time I actually spoke to him before that, or even seen him before that. I don't know. It's been a while. So that is his decision, so I'm cool with that. And so like the rest of my family too, if they decide to be in my life or have me as a part of their life, great, I'll give it a shot. And I'll really try this time, knowing that they actually want me there. But I don't want to put myself in a place where I'm not wanted. I don't want to sit at a table with people that don't want me there. But to answer the question that someone called me about, I am perfectly fine. I really am. Like, I have not felt so free. Like, I can't even explain how free and just good I feel. Finally free from the hurt. And knowing that they're not going to hurt me anymore. No matter what they do or say or whatever. It's just an awesome feeling. I saw another post that said something about, for your own sanity, let it be. God knows exactly what he's doing, or something like that. Something along those lines. And it's true. Like, God knows. He knows the situation. And like I told my husband, I was like, you know what? The ball is in their court. It's up to them now. If they want me in their lives, if they want to be a part of my life, then it's up to them. If not, it's okay. I'm fine. I saw this post the other day and it said something like, "You're so quiet." And it says, "Thanks, I actually tried to speak twice, but you kept talking over me." Y'all, that totally hit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a while back, one of the times that I went to bring my car to get fixed, I had stopped by my mom and dad's house for something. Not quite sure what it was now. Anyways, it was a while back. And so this was when I went to pick up my car, actually. So I left there and I was praying and talking to God and just listening to what God has to tell me. And it just hit me like, wait a minute. My throat is sore and I'm kind of hoarse. I will not try to raise my voice to talk to people anymore. I realized that I just kept repeating myself and trying to say it loud, and they still just would not hear me. And I just decided right then and there, like, I'm not gonna raise my voice. I'm gonna talk in a normal voice like everybody else. And the ones that actually hear me, they were listening. They wanted to hear me. And if they don't hear me, then too bad. They didn't want to. I'm not important enough for them to hear me, apparently. But that's okay. That's all I wanted all my life, just to be heard. I ended up being called a tool for Satan. No, like seriously, a tool for Satan. Thank you. This was coming from a guy, one of my cousins actually, that his kids did so much worse than I ever even thought of doing. But yet I was the tool for Satan, and I was this horrible person and a bad influence on his children. And it's like, I'm not even doing anything close to what your children are doing, sir. But anyways, I ended up being called all kind of names growing up, and it's just because I wanted someone to see me, someone to hear me. I wanted to feel loved, you know? I desperately wanted to fit in everywhere, anywhere. It didn't matter. But I'm so done with trying to change who I am to fit in and to have people love me and care for me. I'm not going to change myself. I'm actually on a journey right now to try to find myself. There wasn't much in my life that didn't have some kind of influence from someone else. I was telling my husband that Marvin the Martian, he was mine. Like my aunt liked Tweety Bird, my cousin liked Tasmanian Devil, and you know, everybody had their cartoon character that they liked, but Marvin the Martian was mine. Nobody else liked him, and I did. And so I was like, wow, I finally had something that I can look back on that was just mine, that didn't have influence. I didn't like it because somebody else liked it. It was just me. So little things like that, you know, I'm trying to know me. I know that sounds crazy, but I got married at 16 and I do not regret it at all. I would do it all over again 50 times again. And we started trying for our family a week after we got married. So after we got married, we moved in with my parents and we stayed there while we were fixing up this little shop thing that my dad had. And that's where we were gonna stay. But it had to be cleaned out and, you know, fixed up. It wasn't perfect, but it was our first place. So, like I said, we started trying a week after we got married. And then 2 weeks after that, we were pregnant. So by the time we actually completely moved into that place, I was already pregnant and I didn't know it yet. So we have never really lived alone. We've always lived with someone, even though it was a little baby inside of me. But yeah, we always had somebody living with us until now. So this is our very first time to actually kind of start fresh, really. And I need to learn who I am, I guess. I need to get to know myself because all I've known was wife and mommy. Yeah, I'm a grandmother now, but I'm taking time now to really get to know me. And I really do need this time because I didn't know who I was anymore. I've been really enjoying this journey of learning who I am. Oh, y'all, like everything has just fallen into place. And there's another thing that we've been praying about, and I just feel like this is gonna be an answered prayer sooner than we actually thinking. And Chris is thinking the same thing. He's like, I just have a feeling. I was like, yeah, me too. So it just all ties in together and I'm just so at peace now. So hopefully this video doesn't confuse y'all like the last one did. And yeah, it's up to them. If they want me in their life, then they can contact me. But I'm not contacting anybody first because I don't want to push anything and be somewhere where nobody wants me. So yeah, if they want me, I'm good. Add me on Facebook, call me, text me, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. I just know that I won't be hurt anymore by anything that's said or done. And I don't know, y'all, this peace that I have is just so amazing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that and try to clear up the last video that I had to delete because it confused some of y'all. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye, y'all.